Human life can be quite agitating, and a lot of our sufferings, failures, bad interactions with people, they appear because we can't make this quiet. There's like a background of agitation, the lack of ease, of peace, of focus. When people come here to do silent retreats, in the end of the retreat, they often say that I couldn't imagine that I could be so peaceful, that I could be so quiet, that I could go so deep into myself. You see, normally when people get instructions for meditation and they start meditating, they focus a little bit on their breath, they focus a little bit on the mantra, whatever visualization, whatever the meditation is, and it's like, let's say the breath is there in the background with a little bit of attention, but here in the main screen of consciousness, there's a lot of chattering going on. And in the end of the meditation, yeah, I was focused on the breath, but could you stop the agitation? No, not really. Ask people that meditate on their breath, which nostril did you feel had more air coming in this meditation? Most people, they don't know because they were not really attentive on the breath. Just a little bit of attention. What we teach in this silent retreats, what we teach when we come to teach meditation is how to get absorbed, how to get one-pointed. These teachings are there in the scriptures, in Patanjali, in Tantra Loka, in Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. And together with recent studies and a little bit of the science that has gathered around meditation in the last few decades, we are here to present a method that works gradually, with perseverance, like through perseverant practice, to make the mind indeed quiet and to discover this birthright peace that exists inside of us. The retreat is suitable for total beginners, and if you've never meditated before, you will get some very good tools to start with, but it's also good for people that have been meditating for a while and want to take their meditation practice to a totally new level. The meditation technique that we will offer will be focused on the breath, will be focused on the heart, will be focused on a particular state of void that is created through the heart and the breath, a particular state of silence. And the meditation technique itself and how the day is structured is gradually creating this state of absorption into the present moment, into the heart, into the breath, beyond this ordinary agitation of the mind. We will have some interactive exercises, and the retreat is built differently than some silent retreats in which everyone is quite isolated and looking down and not touching and so forth. This is a heartful silent retreat where actually we encourage a silent togetherness. Even there are some exercises for those who want, even with embraces and definitely smiling to each other and having this heartful togetherness as a group, which helps not to enter a state of a kind of emotional constipation. It actually creates a very, very sweet heart connection between the participants in this silence. The yoga that we will do is a slow but very intense form of yoga that is based on the awakening of consciousness in the asana. So we stay a little bit longer in every position, in every asana, and we aim to awaken a particular inner state and a particular chakra. So this position will create a state of confidence, this one dynamism, this one focus, this one love, this one relaxation or absorption. And the yoga practice is done with eyes closed, with very profound guidance, and it is based on the Hatha Yoga Pradipika, Shiva Samhita, Giranda Samhita, and other scriptures that relate to the Hatha Yoga practice, so that it becomes indeed a great support for the meditation. The daily schedule will be from 8 till 9:30, 9:45 yoga and meditation, an hour of breakfast break, then lecture and some energizing exercise and meditation at noon. A proper lunch break, normally like 3 hours. Food is vegetarian and vegan when we can, even organic, very good and delicious. And enough. It's not this kind of starve yourself retreats. And then there is enough relaxed time in the pool, in the garden, a little bit of time to write down, to register, to digest, maybe go for a walk. It's nature. There's a beautiful river and mountains all around. And then in the afternoon we'll have another meditation, lecture, meditation, yoga from 4 till about 6:30. And in the evening, some Q&A and something warm and interactive. The teachings that will be given through the lectures will be based on Patanjali and generally the teachings of Raja Yoga, coming to this higher and higher states of focus and relaxation and depth in meditation, together with the knowledge described in the Tantra Loka, Tantra Sara and Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, when it comes to the nature of consciousness, the nature of realization, and the more tantric side of the meditation. Our background, we have been doing this since 2015. So we have about 10 groups a year. Now it's about 9 years, so maybe 80, 90 groups, a few thousand people that have passed in our retreats, and more than that passed also in our different weekly classes. And this form of retreat really touches people's lives. Often, even years later, they say this was like a turning point. This was one of the most meaningful, or sometimes the most meaningful experience in my life. We often hear that. The idea of the retreat is to provide a deep self-contact with something very profound that exists already inside, but needs very particular, deep and safe conditions so that we can dive deep enough and discover the peace, the silence, the confidence, the enthusiasm, the resources, the purposefulness, the beauty that is already there. So you're all very warmly invited.